Hey, what's up? It is Nate. I'm back. I just went online. It's about 11 a.m. I went online on Uber Eats, Grubhub, and DoorDash. So I was on Grubhub for a few minutes. I was hoping to, I've heard some hype about Grubhub being so much better and higher paying than DoorDash, and I honestly haven't done Grubhub in quite a while. In fact, my account was deactivated because I hadn't gone online in so long. I got it reactivated. I looked at it the other day. Got a couple offers that looked decent, but I didn't grab any of them. I figured I'd turn it on. I turned it on a couple minutes ago, didn't get anything, so I turned on Uber Eats and DoorDash. DoorDash just went busy. It was not busy a few minutes ago. Now it's busy, so we'll see how that works. But hoping the lunch rush on a Thursday is decent. I don't know. Been waiting just a couple minutes, like I said, so hopefully something comes in soon. We'll see which of those three apps come through first. All right, I have a stacked order. The restaurants were right across the street from each other, so that wasn't too bad. They were both ready within seconds of me getting there, so that's perfect. I'm on my way to deliver them. It looks like they're about 4 miles away. All right, both of those orders are dropped off. No problems at all. The first one was in a big office building. The front doors were locked, of course, but she met me downstairs, so that worked out. I had to wait 15 seconds for her to show up to take her food because it was hand to customer. And then the second one was also hand to customer, but their note said leave at the door. So I just texted them, made sure they got it. They did. They said have a nice day, so I will. And we're on to the next. Once we get the next. We don't have the next yet, but it's coming. I can feel it. I picked up a Taco Bell order on Grubhub. I think it was something like $14. Not too bad. I'm about 3 or 4 miles away from the Taco Bell, but the drop-off is closer to the area that I want to be. So I'm headed there now to pick it up. I hope it's ready. I hope they're not too busy. It is noon. All right, I've got the Taco Bell. As I was parking, Grubhub sent a notification that said your order status has been updated to ready for pickup. So that's excellent, perfect timing. So I go inside the Taco Bell. My order is not, in fact, ready for pickup. While I was standing there for a couple minutes, then I got another notification that said your order status has been updated to ready for pickup. And this time the guy was bagging it up, so it was almost ready for pickup. A little closer than the first time anyway, but I got it. The wait wasn't very bad, so I'm not complaining about the wait. It's just funny that I got a notification specifically saying it was ready, but it's not. I found that you really can't rely on those notifications. They're usually not accurate. I'm not sure where they come from. It's probably the restaurant setting it ready to cut down on their wait times, you know, the times in the system, so it looks like they got it out real fast, but that probably also screws with the timing of the orders, which is why we get to restaurants and the orders aren't ready so much. But the restaurant, I'm guessing, would probably rather have the driver waiting than the food waiting. I guess that's better for the customer, not so much for the driver. But anyway, I'm off. I've got 1.2 miles to the drop-off. Picked up an order from a sushi place I've delivered from before, and it's usually not too bad, but I got there, the order wasn't ready. I waited quite a while. I think I ended up waiting 15 minutes, and there really was no sign of movement on the order. They were working on other customers' orders that were coming in for lunch, which I understand, but I'm just waiting for 2 rolls, and I don't know. I can't wait that long, especially not for whatever the payout was. I don't remember, but thought it was going to be quick and easy. It wasn't, and that was downtown. I don't really want to be downtown anyway, so I'm trying to get away from downtown. I'm gonna head back to where I want to be, and maybe learn my lesson about taking these detours, but I doubt it. I won't learn anything. I'll keep trying them, thinking, oh, that should be quick and easy, and it's never quick and easy. wouldn't pick it up. But I think most of that distance is me getting to the restaurant, and then it looked like the customer was pretty close to the restaurant, so I'm expecting a pretty short delivery once I pick it up. I took it mostly because it's going to get me into the area that I want to be in. It's not one of these detours that should be quick and easy and isn't. It is literally putting me where I want to be. So that's great. Might as well make $5 to drive instead of just driving there for nothing. Okay, so this $5 get me where I want to be order that should be real quick from Los Tres ended up to not be real quick. I'm chatting with support right now. So the address that the app gave me for the customer was the address to Applebee's. So I picked up from Los Tres, it took me to Applebee's. I went into Applebee's, they said, there's nobody there by that name, sorry. So then I mark it as wrong address, and it says, oh, we meant this address, which was the address of the Los Tres that I picked up from, so that can't be right. So now I'm chatting with support to see what happened. It was really weird. As I was picking it up, I did get a notification that said the customer updated their address, but it didn't tell me what the new or old address was. All I see is the Applebee's address. So I don't know what's gonna happen here, but I've got the food. I just took it out of the bag, out of the Grubhub bag, because I was trying to deliver it, but now I'm just sitting right outside the Applebee's, and we'll see. All right, well, that was a cluster. So I finally got with chat support on that Los Tres order that the customer is just not responding and gave the address to an Applebee's. I got connected with a chat agent, and they said, hey, I'll help you with this, and then immediately disconnected. For some reason, that removed the option to say the customer address is wrong when I go into support, so I had to go through a convoluted way to get on to support. So finally, the second person, they canceled the order for me, gave me full pay, so that's pretty cool. Of course, that doesn't include the tip, so
turn right,
whatever.
then turn right.
In the meantime, I got tired of waiting, so I picked up a Penn Station order on Grubhub, and then so that's on the way, and then I grabbed a Jersey Mike that's also basically on the same route, so I'm headed to that right now. All right, I picked up the Jersey Mikes. This is the first time this has happened. There was just an empty cup with the order. They wanted me to get my own fountain drink. Well, not my fountain drink, the customer's fountain drink. So, I don't know, that's kind of weird to me, but I guess then the ice, it doesn't get watered down while it's waiting for you maybe, but other than that, it was ready, so that was quick. Got 1 mile to that drop-off. Okay, I've got the first drop-off done. Second drop-off, it's a little farther than I thought. Looking at the map, is about 9 miles, so it's a bit of a bummer, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't remember what the total was or anything like that. Grubhub doesn't tell you the distance, so you kind of have to look at the map and guess, and I don't know, I looked at it wrong.
In 1 point.
I guess the one bright spot, or good thing about that order that got canceled that was a pain in the butt, is I got some free Mexican food, so that's good. I'm not even sure what it is. Looks like tacos, 3 tacos and some queso something with corn tortilla chips. So maybe chips and queso and some tacos. I'll eat it, I'm hungry. All right, I got that Penn Station delivered. No problems, really. One thing I will say, I've had 2, just this session, 2 deliveries to a business, and I don't mind delivering to businesses. It's interesting, it seems like when you deliver to a business, they usually say leave at my door, and the majority of them do for me anyway, and that's always kind of weird. Like, I'm not gonna leave it out front of a business, am I? I don't know, do you want me to? Maybe you do. But also, a lot of businesses, the address is sort of hard to find, because if you're looking for a business, you're looking for their sign or their name, their logo, whatever, not necessarily for the address, unless you're delivering food and all you have is the address. So just, I guess one thing I would say is if you're at a business, especially if the address isn't huge on the building or it's not really easy to find, just put the name of the address in there, or the name of the business in there at least. You know, I'm at George's Auto Shop or whatever. That makes it a lot easier. And then leave at the door. I don't understand that. I think maybe it's because if the people are busy, they want you to just leave it there. I guess that makes some sense, but I don't know. In this case, the guy opened the door for me. I gave it to him. It was at an auto shop, and he was there, so it was no problem. But I did have a little trouble finding the address because I was looking at houses with house numbers, and then there was an auto shop between some houses, and I kind of overlooked it and had to turn around. Anyway, it is 1:50. DoorDash no longer busy, so it won't let me dash right now. And Grubhub, I paused it. I'm gonna go probably eat this Mexican food, and we'll see what happens later. I'll probably do something around dinner time, but I might try to grab an Amazon Flex block. I see there's one available. If the payment increases on that good enough, I might grab that to do that. I haven't delivered Amazon.com packages in a minute. So anyway, I'll let you know what I do. All right, guys, I am back. That was like a short little blip for you, but it's been several hours for me. It is 5:10 p.m. now. I am back. I am on DoorDash and Grubhub right now. I picked up an Amazon Flex Whole Foods block for $6.30, so I'm gonna dash Grubhub, whatever, for I don't know, an hour or so. I'm gonna try to go over to the area that the Whole Foods is in. I need to drive over there, but I just turned DoorDash and Grubhub on just in case something pops up along the way. There's also a roadie gig over in that area that I might grab if it's still available when I get there. But I don't want to take it too soon, because otherwise I'd have to drive all the way there and have no chance of getting any DoorDash orders. So on DoorDash, I'll let you know, I already had one pop up that was close. I almost took it, but it was only $5, so I declined it. I'll let you know what we get. Okay, I grabbed an order on DoorDash for Panchero's Mexican Grill, 2 burrito bowls. I've got it. We're going 3 miles. All right, I had picked up an order that didn't quite work out. Super long wait. I've had trouble with that restaurant before, and I don't know. I keep making the mistake of going back, but whatever. So I picked up another one on Grubhub from Hopcat. Got it going another 6 miles. I think it was a $14 order. Pretty darn good. And it is moving us over closer to the Whole Foods. Got about 20 minutes before my Whole Foods block, so timing should be perfect. All right, I got that last order delivered. It was fish and chips, which smelled pretty good, but now that it's delivered, there's still a lingering smell of fish in the car, so that'll last a little while, at least till it gets aired out in here a little bit. I'll try to have the windows down for a minute. But I'm at Whole Foods. I just checked in last minute for my Whole Foods block, and pretty quickly got 2 stops, 7 packages. So I'm gonna run in and grab those. Okay, I picked up the 7 packages. They are back there. 4 going to one stop, 3 going to the other. So I'm on my way. We got about 9.1 miles to the first delivery. That's okay. Well, GPS is wrong. All right, I got those 4 bags dropped off. She had to buzz me in. She was standing there. I can't deliver it because I don't know if you saw it before, the GPS was wrong. It says it's in this building back. It's a big apartment complex, but so I have to drive around the back to where GPS thinks she is. Then say I handed them to her. Swipe to finish. Let's go. 15 miles to the next. I think I mentioned that the customer was standing there. I set the bags down in front of her. She seemed nice enough. She said, I normally tip, but I don't have any cash today. So I said, that's fine. Not a big deal. It's not the end of the world, but it doesn't bode well for getting tips in the app either. I mean, maybe she was an older lady. Sometimes, you know, people's kids order for them, and maybe her kid ordered, or somebody taking care of her ordered for her, and tip in the app.
Continue for 5 miles on Holt Road.
Maybe, or maybe that'll just be no tip, but that's all right. Also, related to tips and pay, and that sun being very bright, it looks like in my area anyway, at least today, Amazon Flex, the rates have increased. So I saw a bunch of the Amazon.com warehouse blocks. They're usually $54, so $18 an hour because they're 3-hour blocks. They were $55.50, all of them. So that would make it $18.50 an hour, which 50 cents an hour, you know, I mean, hey, better than nothing. And then this Whole Foods block, they've been $30 an hour plus tips, so I wish, $30 for a 2-hour block, so $15 an hour plus tips. But today they were $34 plus tips, so $17 an hour, which is quite a bit better. You know, still kind of rely on tips for these, but you know, 34 is better than 30. Last night, actually, I was going to record. I had a block, and I didn't get a single delivery. I sat there. I waited in the in the parking lot at Whole Foods waited about an hour, and then drove around, did some other stuff, then just headed home. Never got a single delivery. Still got paid, so I made $30 to sit there. It was easy money, but you know, no tips, and I'd rather actually be doing something than just sitting. But I guess my point is, I hope the base pay stays higher. Got that last delivery done. I am going, it is 7:33, so finished right about 7:30, started about 6:35 is when I checked in for my block. So a little less than an hour, 2 deliveries. I am going to head back to the Whole Foods. It's about a 22 minute drive back to Whole Foods. I'm going to head back to Whole Foods. It'll put it somewhere around 8 o'clock. My block ends at 8:30. I don't know that they'll give me any more deliveries, but I can hopefully DoorDash or Grubhub it up in that area for a little bit anyway, until dark, maybe.
Turn right onto Hartel Road.
I'll have to see if it's busy or not, if I can even dash. I'm not sure, but I would think
Continue
it would be.
for 4 miles.
Okay, I grabbed a Grubhub order for some Chinese food, quite a bit of Chinese food actually. Through Grubhub, it is a $33 order, so that's awesome. The tip, it looks like $24 tip, so very generous. So I am on my way to deliver that. I already picked it up. This Chinese restaurant is such a pain in the butt because they have the entranceway blocked off, and so you basically have to call them to get them to come. You can tell them your order number. They're not letting anyone in that building, but some of the other Chinese restaurants and restaurants in general have relaxed on that around here, but for a while they were all the doors were blocked. This one is still holding on to that. I don't know if they like it or what, but I got it. It was okay. A short wait, but you know, $33 order. It's gonna work out. Alright, I got the Chinese food dropped off, put in the crate like the customer instructed. That was easy enough. Again, that was a $33 order, so that was awesome. While I was doing that, I got a notification from Grubhub that said if I complete 3 deliveries by 11:15 p.m. today, I'll get a $6 bonus, which isn't huge, but I mean, I was hoping to go a little longer. It's not dark yet, so I'll see if I can get a couple more. I don't know if I can see the details on that. I haven't really found it in the app, so I'm not sure. I mean, it was a notification on my phone and then it kind of disappears, so I don't know. I don't know, but if I get decent orders, I guess maybe I'll do it and see if I get a bonus. Oh, and a little update on the fish smell from earlier in the car. It smells like Chinese food now. I'm hungry. All right, I came and sat in a hot spot on Grubhub, the reddest one I could find, and because I was pretty close to it, I didn't go too far out of my way to get here, but I haven't had any orders. It's 9 o'clock right now. It's about the time I would usually wrap up. It's, you know, sun's starting to go down. I don't like to try to find addresses at night, so I don't know. I probably won't get those 2 orders. I'm gonna kind of slowly head towards home, and if I get some orders, great. If not, oh well. It's not like it was a $50 or $100 bonus that I'm really missing out on. $6. And that last $33 order kind of makes me feel good about not doing any more. So Not a big deal if I don't get it. If I do, cool. So I will keep you updated as to either another order or just the end. All right, that's all she wrote, folks. I shut her down. It's been about 10 minutes. I haven't gotten anything. I'm not very patient. And like I said, this is about the time I would finish anyway, so this is all extra. It's not like super worth $6. You know, if I'm not getting any orders, I probably could get 3. I've got another 2 hours and 15 minutes before, or 2 hours anyway, before the bonus is over. So I could probably scrounge up 2 orders, but it's just not worth it. So I am heading home. I'll put the totals, whatever I have on the screen, or, you know, however I'm doing that, probably adding the deliveries as I go. And then that Amazon Flex block in there, I'll probably have the totals by the time I edit this one, because I have a couple other videos that will be dropping before this one, I think. So that's that. Thanks for watching.